right, Zay, go ahead, do the intro.
I can do it.
I think Alex should do it.
I don't want to do it. It was a big world. Sorry.
Oh, hey, don't stop.
I forgot the rest of the words.
Yeah. Just teasing everybody. Jeez.
We busy, 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 we busy. That bitch so pretty, got a mean girl just like Lindsay. Said she fucking with me, making drives across the city. Swear this shit can get too litty. Pushing be like Diddy, you ain't B-boy, who you kidding? At the top, I see you there. In LA, I see you there. At in space, I see you there. Texas State, I see you there. I know y'all go crazy, y'all be turning up in the square. Take another pill and we can turn up just by anywhere. Hit you in and say yeah, just to see if there's some feelings there.
Welcome back to another episode of PCT. Yeah, dig. It's your boys here, and it's Zay. On my left, I have CJ, the host with the most.
Hello, everybody.
Right across from me on this beautiful table, I have Bruce Lee Wang, Alex.
That's gotta be.
Yeah, I was just saying that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it.
And then over in the corner of the table, kind of on that side of it, you know, got
The drink pose.
oh wow, you got Zach.
Hey.
Welcome back to another episode of PCT, though. This is our January recap, but it's also kind of be like a welcome to the new season of, PCT, you dig? We're in a new location right now, if you may have not noticed. I know y'all introduced it on Stacks Goes.
Stacks
did.
go!
And if you haven't checked that out already, make sure to check that out. We got to bring on Stacks for another episode, part 2, right?
Part
Yeah.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Part
Three.
two.
Part two of
2.
his.
Yeah.
2
Part
because
3 of
there's a 1.5 out there
TJ.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on TJ's pod, but that was the second one with him.
Oh yeah. But we got to bring him on for another episode. And how was that from y'all's point of view?
Honestly, it was a lot of fun. It was kind of cool because not only is that was the first time we did an interview with someone that was just me and CJ. So that was kind of cool. And then also we already knew him, so we already had that kind of
Connection.
repertoire built up with them. So it was a lot smoother for part 2 than part 1, obviously. So it was really fun to see what he's done
Been up
kinda,
to.
Yeah, been up
Yeah.
to kind of how much he's changed in the past year. So
Yeah, no, yeah, like pretty much JG was kind of the one that brought it to I already kind of felt it went really well, but JG saying it, and then as I was going through it, when we were driving on the way back from Johnny's fight, he was saying that it flowed really well, and don't get me wrong, it's good when we have other people there to help with questions, because it does kind of get to the point where we're kind of all right, what are we gonna talk about now? But I told Zach in advance, hey, if you could just kind of prepare questions for us, so we don't have a pause, or if I notice that you're kind of you could go ask your question now, and it was easier flowing, you know, because I feel when it's 3 people and it's someone we just met, for example, it's kind of just bombarding them with a whole bunch of questions, and it kind of how JG was saying, it kind of takes us away from the path that we're trying to go on with the conversation, because someone is probably thinking, oh, I'm asking this, so it kind of leads into another thing, which isn't bad, but we're just trying to be a little more streamlined with our interviews, especially if someone doesn't know who they are. Obviously with us, we can kind of go all over the place because people know what to expect from us, but if it's someone that we're trying to introduce to our audience, then it's trying to get to the point. You know, so but that was a really good pod, and it was cool. Just first one in the studio, the new studio, you know what I mean, and just trying to figure out which angle we're gonna shoot at, and how we're gonna set up the table, and obviously we didn't have this screen up for the guests, but whenever we do the recaps, I want to be able to do this so we can see what bring something up and we can look at it type shit. Yeah, so just kind
There's
of.
gonna be a glare on that, not all. I'm looking at it.
No, I looked.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah, you could.
But no, yeah, that was a really good pod. I enjoyed that one a lot. I think that's probably one of our better ones that we've done. but it's also the first pod that I've done with the guests in a while because y'all interviewed Nick. And I didn't do that. I wasn't on that pod. I was obviously at the apartment, but I was like working on some stuff, and I was like, you know what, y'all got it. Like, felt like you and JG kind of had built up a relationship with him, and maybe in those circumstances we would have just let y'all hop on and kind of lead that interview. And then like if we come up with questions throughout it, we can text in our group chat and be like, hey, ask him this or ask him that question, and y'all can figure it. Because when it, like we were saying, when it is just two co-hosts, it kind of gets to the point. Because our podcast can really be hour and a half, 2 hour long,
easily.
and every single one, and that is a good thing. But sometimes you kind of just are like talking to talk, like you know what I mean, not talking to talk, but like trying to get to know them. But like we go through a whole different conversations.
We really pick at their brains.
Yeah. So, but I feel like we have them come up like a little earlier and we talk, and then we can kind of get those questions out of the way. So when we interview them, it's just like getting to the point. So I think we'll probably do that from now on. Like,
be better about it.
Whenever we get a guest on, just have two co-hosts, Zach or I, obviously, and then whoever. If Zay brings someone and he wants to interview them, then he could come on, and whoever can be with him. It's just probably gonna be like that from now on. And then obviously with the recaps, it'll be 4 of us, and then hopefully we can eventually get like another amp or like another recorder so JG can have a mic behind the camera. Maybe he has like a little camera on him type shit, just to try to get it so where it's like obviously all of us that are here, but everyone could be involved in the podcast. So, but no, that was a really good pod, and I'm kind of excited to get this year going. We've been killing it. Everyone's kind of been going crazy. We've been really consistent. I feel like that's the thing that I've noticed so far that's been super dope, because like all our work is kind of paying off. Like we're starting to get more views on a lot of our IG, YouTube, TikTok even, and that's something like I've been trying to get better at, just because I don't really get on TikTok like that. But it's just such a, Stacks was telling us about in our last pod, like it's easier to grow a fan base on there just because there's so much more people on there, so it's like trying to just be on all social medias, but like y'all know how it is. It's kind of tough having to juggle everything. So just trying to find that balance. But
dude, I love our social media manager. He like kills it.
Yeah,
he's great about posting stuff.
he is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I get some reminders quite a bit.
Nah,
so.
yeah, I mean, but you still do it.
Yeah, you still do it.
True.
What'd y'all think about that pod? I mean, y'all obviously you weren't here, so you listened to it from like a.
What I was saying?
I know
Why are
you
you
were.
yelling at me?
Anyways,
Yeah,
I know. It was. Anyways.
Yeah, but he wasn't here that day, so that was like that. Well, also we didn't have an extra XLR mic or cord, so we didn't even have an
option to
do a fourth mic. So we kind of got stuck with it, but ended up working out because that's probably how we're gonna do the pods now. But yeah, how what'd you think about it?
I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought it flowed really well. Like y'all did get straight to the point, and y'all know him a lot more than we do.
Yeah, I like the jokes.
And I know
bro.
he wasn't gonna get on. I just assumed he didn't want to get on. That's why there wasn't. Yeah, that's why there wasn't another option.
He's camera shy.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's here right now. But
Wait, I don't even see him.
He is.
yeah. Oh. You gotta fade away now.
Yeah, retrospect.
But like even then, I knew if JG did get on, he wasn't gonna talk as much as y'all two were as well. He was gonna give his input, but y'all were still gonna, steer the boat of the interview. But with y'all being just y'all two and him, like I said, y'all were able to flow really well. I mean, y'all got straight to the point. I didn't really think there were many points where y'all paused. Until honestly, I don't think there was any because it just flew.
Well, and that's like I'm glad you kind of noticed that because as I'm editing and stuff, I kind of want it to just get to the point as well. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So
like
you're probably taking out.
Yeah, I take out. I mean, don't get me wrong. Even as I was editing, there wasn't a lot where I was like, "Oh, I have to cut this and cut that." Yeah, like it's really just whenever we cut the cameras off, and I'm trying to take out the filler words, like the and like those type of words.
That's what I do whenever I edit anything. Like that.
Yeah, so just to get to the point,
and it looks better on our part.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like we're like the entire time.
Yeah,
sorry, you have to edit that out. But
No, I'll leave that.
oh,
No. Actually, can you cut it and like paste it multiple times? So it's
zoom
all
in
sense-
to his face.
but as a consumer on that pod, I enjoyed it. It got to the point real well. I listened to it while I was at work. I was hanging up some pipe, and I was like,
There you
"Dang,
go.
dude, all these guys are killing it right now."
You must
Appreciate that.
get paid the big bucks. You hang a pipe.
Hell
You don't
no.
lay it. You
Mm.
hang,
No,
hang it up.
sorry.
Not yet. Not yet.
Anyways, sorry. What'd you think of it, Alex?
It was cool. I watched it. I didn't finish it, but I mean, I liked how y'all were like, y'all could be yourself. Y'all were funny. Y'all did jokes and shit. I was just laughing over the whole time while y'all were talking. So
Well, is there like I guess leading off of that question, is there anything you think for future pods that we could do better, or anything that we should work on?
I think if we do more than 2 people interviewing somebody, come with questions and
Yeah.
collaborate with all those questions and pick final ones from each person. That way, it's like we're not, oh, well, let me ask him this. And it's like, yes, you may come up with something on the spot right then and there, but this is what we need to base it off of. Like, this is what, like, we should kind of steer, like, stay in this area of questions. Try not to, like, ask anymore.
yeah.
But just come with as a collective.
So, just so I'm understanding correctly, basic outline, kind of like you outline,
Yeah,
like the questions you're gonna
exactly.
have, and then basically allows you some time for flexibility
I was
to.
gonna,
Yeah.
I was gonna say that too.
That's a
Kind of
good
have like a table of content, I guess, kind of like.
But
have
like an
a
intro.
Time, yeah, like a time frame.
Yeah,
Like, okay,
exactly.
20 minutes for this, 20 minutes for that.
Yeah.
That also
Yeah.
kind of like keeps it. You know
Yeah, I
what
would say because realistically, at this point, like we said, we could probably talk for hours.
No,
but
absolutely.
we probably want to at least get it like an hour and a half at the
Yes.
most.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that will help us kind of structure it, and we don't mean to cut it short.
Yeah.
If whoever we get on, like,
Yeah.
it's just kind of
We love you.
we could talk for probably 2 hours. Realistically, I mean,
Yeah.
we've done that with
No,
other
that
pods.
Johnny pod I listened to like twice today.
Yeah, and it was like
And
2
it was
hours,
2
right?
hours, and that shit. I think this shit flowed pretty good.
Yeah,
Yes,
so,
but that's just because we have that
relationship with him.
and that's just one thing that like you keep working with us, and that's just gonna flow, and you'll get 2-hour pods
For
like
sure,
that.
yeah. Because, without it like sounding like we're just rambling,
Yeah.
Because for people that like don't really know us, like they're gonna be like 2 hours. That's gonna be pretty intimidating for them
Yeah.
to like
Oh
sit down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for
I
sure.
know people do that with like creators they like. Even they're like, oh, like I'll watch it, but it's gonna take me 2 days, 3 days
Yeah.
to watch the whole thing. People just don't sit down and listen to a podcast.
Is that a different view every time they rewatch? Like, say like how it is a 2-hour one. Oh, I only watched like 45 minutes. Stop.
No, yeah.
And then is that another view at that point, or is it still the same view because it hasn't finished?
I think it's the same
I think it's the same.
same.
Yeah.
for like IP and shit's on IP.
I would say it depends on the time lapse.
Yeah.
That's how I would say. I don't know for sure. I'm just guessing.
Social media guy.
Yeah, social media guy.
I'm not too sure. That's a good.
Well, because I'm
not
like,
too sure.
I'm saying like if you wait like 24 hours and like for whatever reason you're like, oh, I left off at like 44 minutes and 12 seconds, and I closed out the browser and I reopened it.
A view.
kind of going into the next big thing that we did, which was this past weekend.
Yeah.
We had
Talking
Johnny.
about Johnny. Yeah.
Nice
Yeah,
little
shout out
roadie.
Here's
Johnny
Johnny.
Gonzalez, me versus me.
The champ. 5-0.
Yeah, is he
6-0.
is he 6-0?
Is he?
6-0.
I thought he said he was 5.
6-0.
I thought he was 5-0 last time.
Yeah, he's 6-0 now.
6-0.
Yeah, I'm pretty. He needs
6-0.
Because me and
Yeah.
him talking about that, we're like 6.
Yeah,
he's
we-
like, yeah, I'm gonna start doing that 6-0.
Yeah, he needs to
he needs to
update
update
it.
that.
Update your shit,
Yeah.
Johnny.
I know he's probably taking a couple
Respectfully.
R&R
Respectfully.
days.
Probably in Cabo or
Respectfully.
something, you know.
Yeah,
so-
show that promo video he has pinned there, dude.
for sure.
Yeah,
Bro, do you know who shot that?
Yeah,
That's pretty good work.
that shit is nice, dude.
it was
Yeah, we see you, Central Athlete. We're
getting
gonna come
better,
and say what's up.
facts.
We're just getting better and better,
Yeah.
bro. It's
Yeah,
the
so-
beginning, brother.
We just went to that, and I'll put the video up here to kind of show y'all. But I think you and Zay went to the Central
Yeah,
Athlete, right?
yeah. I was about to say, I guess we could talk about.
Yeah,
the
talk about that,
whole-
'cause-
we could talk about the whole
Talk
process
Talk about like everything
of
led up-
working with Johnny.
Yes.
again.
Sounds
So, all right. So Johnny hit us up again. He told us he had another fight coming up, and we all saw him posting it.
Mm-hmm.
And now when we see him post that he has a fight, I know I send it to y'all right
There you
away.
go. You finna hit us easily.
What?
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I send it to y'all to our group chat because we already know he's gonna hit us up, like he said.
Yeah, that's what it's.
Yeah, I know. It's just, yeah. Okay, but this time he wanted to do a little different, and I enjoyed what we did this time. I felt like we got to do a lot more promoting. But at first, we did a little training video that Alex cooked up. Shout out to Dalton Ridley. I believe that's his.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He is Johnny's trainer from Central Athlete. Really cool guy. I honestly, I
I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought he was pretty cool. I fuck with his vibe, and I feel like he's all very genuine about himself. But they went to Central Athlete, which is where he works, and they did a little training session. It was mostly cardio and some strength and conditioning. But he was detailed about what they were doing
And why they're
because
doing
and why they were doing it. And so they asked us to get some content like that. And I saw that as an opportunity for us, like, hey, this is them, like, hey, show us what you can do. And he even said it like they're looking for a media team. So like being able to talk with him this past weekend and then meeting him that day as well, trying to really like open those doors for us, because that's something I think we could easily do for people. But we just got content from him working out, did that video for him. And then a couple weeks later, we then coordinated with him for all of us to go. Well, not all of us. It was just me, Alex, and CJ. That went, but we went to Black Widow and we got another sparring session of him. Took photos, took videos, like how we did the previous session as well. Like I said, we three pulled up, got him his content of him sparring, and then just got to talk to him more about with the fight coming up and what exactly he'll what he normally wants and all that, which is what we usually do is somewhat of a hype video or a highlight reel of the thing. Little promo, which is then what we did this past week. And so we went to his fight. We all went. And this time we spent the night, which I thought was kind of cool for us.
That shit was fun.
Because
that was like our first like group trip.
Trip of the year. And we
Group
were
company
all,
trip.
we
In
were
a while.
all
That was
there.
Yeah, like I don't think we've ever
Super fun couples retreat. I loved it.
We
Dude,
slept
can't
together.
wait.
Yeah, we
in
all
each other's
slept
bed,
together.
were
We had
cuddled up.
a
Two
hot,
beds.
hot tub stream.
There was one bed that had 3 dudes in it.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, because George was there too. He even made the trip.
Yeah.
He's not on camera right now, but we might have to bring him on just to like sit here real quick and talk about it too.
True.
Because y'all saw how excited he was when he was talking about it
Yeah.
beforehand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
come on, there's no reason why he shouldn't get his opinion.
Facts.
But like I said, that was our first trip as PCT. All of us were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very
Because
rare.
That is
anytime
very
we've done anytime we gone on a trip, like the opinionated ones where
We've
we
done a
went,
lot, and it's just no
and
one.
the
Not
one
everyone's-
person's always missing.
Yeah.
There's always
one person
Yeah.
missing. But it was nice for us to all be there, watch this fight from our perspective, because it was a new promoter. We did have a little bit of
Don't get me started,
restrictions. But it was fine because we respected and we did with what we could. But because of that, some of us were a little like, what word would you use on how prepared you ended up being? Like what lens or whatever?
Oh, I mean, I had
Your lens
I ran out
situation.
equipment for the shots that I already knew I wanted to do in my head. We're gonna be on the side of the cage, literally right in front of the cage. Really,
And then we got told
then
we couldn't be
get past.
a barrier where the tables were sitting.
Yeah,
at.
so with the casuals, really,
And so your focal length was
exactly not enough.
Yeah.
not enough. You know what I'm saying?
for the casuals.
for the casuals for
What is
our
that?
audio
Yeah.
links. What's
So
your
pretty much,
what was your focal length?
24 to 70, I believe.
Okay.
And shit. Every time I shot, it just couldn't. It would just focus on the fence and not the subject that that we're trying to fucking capture. But I was pretty frustrated, man. I didn't even want to fucking shoot anymore at that point.
Yeah, and I told him I was there, and I was like, dude, like, I can, because he was like, you're just gonna have to do video and photo, and I was like, all right, like, I can, but I'd rather prioritize photo more. But I did still get some video. He's gonna look at it and see if it proves.
All I know is the warm up stretch. That shit's gonna be fire.
yeah,
That's all you
anything
need to
close
know.
up. It's just during the fight,
No.
Alex wasn't able to use his side, but we did get some footage for it.
We're so
and
prepared.
he did a good
bro.
fight. As what would y'all say as
Oh, yeah.
being people there to just?
Yeah, it was a good
That
fight.
shit was light work.
I
Bro.
mean, he got a knockout.
it
yeah,
looks easy.
TKO. I think it was fourth
Little
round, right?
Yeah.
Or was it
no,
the fifth round?
I think
All
it
the
was
way through.
fifth.
Yeah,
I think
all
so.
the way
I think it
through.
was
Fifth
fifth.
round?
All the way
Okay.
through.
But it was like almost near the end of the fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I wasn't
low-key,
worried.
Yeah, I saw his opponent. Like when I saw him in the ring next to each other. Well,
Like,
first
nah.
when I saw the post, of them
Okay,
like doing
okay,
their
yeah, you had to go
their
there.
head to head. I was
Yeah.
like, Johnny's taller. I think he got it.
Yeah.
But no, that's like that one.
He's
fight.
pretty sure he
but
got
that's like
it.
that other fight. Like I think the 5th fight or something like that. That dude was like fucking tall as shit. It was when Coach was sitting in front of us. It was one of those fights.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I wanted to tell her so bad. I was like, this is such a mismatch, right? And then the fucking little dude wins. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't really judge a fighter by
yeah.
their
You can't.
appearance.
That's why I was
honestly.
like,
Hey, height doesn't measure
But-
heart.
I mean, they're on the same way. So I mean,
Yeah,
that's
they
really
were.
Yeah,
but
that's
like
good.
the fight
Once
in
it started-
itself, I
oh, yeah.
wasn't like I like we were all like, oh that shit, yeah, Johnny won that round,
Yeah.
and it's just the way he carries himself, like
He's
you could tell
yeah,
like shout
always
out,
moving.
if go listen to that first pod that we did with him. I think he talks about kind of his
does,
fighting
he
style,
does.
and he says how he like brings like basketball influence and like how you like pivot and you have like hesitations and he's always switching, and it was cool. Nikki was there,
Yes.
and she was at the table with us, and like she was like, bro, he's like just playing with him.
For
Like,
real,
he kept
he
doing like he
was.
kept kicking him and shit. Like
He
like,
really
sneak
was.
punch,
Too,
yeah,
like,
he was just like it was a pretty dominant fight, honestly. Like
No.
even if he didn't not get that TKO, he probably would have won by like unanimous decision.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
there was, I don't think that guy won one round. Like no disrespect, but like it's just I'm just kind of going off of the fight.
He was floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee.
Yeah, he just is always moving and always like
He's like the Flash.
One thing that kind of
Puts on
threw me
the show.
off is that like he started doing like flying kicks and stuff like that.
Oh,
Flying
dude,
knees.
that was like
flying,
his
yeah, flying
knees.
knees.
He
Yeah,
was-
flying kicks.
That dude was
Bro.
spamming his
And
special
he-
move.
He threw like 5 times.
And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
That's his move.
I was
bro.
like, that's crazy because I was like, I personally don't remember a time I ever saw him do that before.
I think that-
Really?
He's done that before, but
quiet.
he's doing it more.
I know he's doing
He
more
did that
now.
fight
Y'all
like a
didn't- y'all
lot.
didn't see
And
it,
at
but
Austin Fit Fest, he did it, and he connected a good one there.
Okay, and that's
he was
yeah, I
warming
kinda
up.
remember
He was literally doing that move in his warm up in the fucking back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
literally-
was.
Yeah, he was getting ready. He was warming that shit
Yeah.
up.
And
bro.
that was another thing that I love we get to see as well, and that we get to capture for people is like y'all. They don't see him warming up. They don't see him like before the match
Pre-game,
what
yeah,
he's
the pre-game
doing.
rituals,
Yeah,
everything.
like his things that him and Coach do together, and then even him just interacting with like his family right before the fight. Like that's something not everybody gets to see all the
yeah.
time.
No, they don't.
And I'm glad that we can provide that service to him
yeah.
and his family, and then even then just like anyone who ever like is like watching him
Yeah.
in his career.
For sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's getting to that point too. Like I texted Cam, he was like, "Hey, how'd the fight go?" I was like, "My boy Johnny won, bro. It was like a TKO in the last round." And
They said he's like the 4th or 5th like ranked in his weight in Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Interesting.
That not YouTube, Instagram like thing put like John Gonzalez blah, blah blah, like he's like better watch out for his striking ability. Like they went into detail about
That's
it.
fire.
I was that's kind of cool. But like it puts him in like a ranking of like top like strikers in Texas.
Yeah.
and
And he's like top 5
Yeah.
for sure.
Jeez.
I wonder if it's now going to be like changed up due to this win that he just got. Because
Yeah.
now he's still undefeated.
yeah,
6-0.
yeah. It'll 3 titles.
I was
titles.
really hoping to kind of interview him, ask him like after the
Oh,
thing.
we're gonna yeah.
Because I was like, obviously I asked Coach like that because I was going to Chinese question. I was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to though. I was like, so is this like the fight we went to? Is that like a higher like kind of statue than
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying.
like accolades than the other ones?
Smaller promoter.
Yeah.
So
definitely was.
I
was-
think I talked to
yeah.
Coach about it. She was saying that this is like their 7th one or
yeah.
something, and obviously Texas Clash has been around for a couple years, like 7 years
since
so-
2016.
So they're kind of more established, but I don't know the fights in like themselves. They were pretty good, honestly.
no,
No,
they
was
were-
a lot.
I like-
so,
We saw a knockout other than
all of them were
Johnny's.
good.
yeah, we saw. I think I was talking to someone. I said I think we saw like every type of win,
Yeah.
like a submission. We saw a,
Yeah.
a knockout, a TKO
Someone got
decision.
their back taken. Pause.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like a split decision, unanimous and stuff like that. So it's I don't know. It looked from like an outside consumer, not really knowing the ins and outs. Like it looked like it was a pretty good promotion. I think they just probably need to build up like the
Reputation
reputation
and,
and
yeah.
stuff. But
Tap or scrap.
check them out.
Pepper scraps.
Yeah, check it out. No free shout outs though.
What's going on, you guys? Thanks for watching PCT. It's got a little ad break coming for you guys. Sorry about that, but it don't matter. Today we're staying hydrated with Liquid IV. I've been using it after workouts, before workouts recently. It's a great alternative to regular hydration as that it's essentially flavored and it's very good for your hydration, man. You get essentially 2 times the amount that it would just be if it was regular water alone. It's a category-winning hydration brand, fueling your well-being, and it's a hydration multiplier in one product that I think you're missing in your daily routine. It's festival season. Planning for faster, efficient hydration is essential, especially for summer. Liquid IV has you covered while you prep before, power through the headliner, and then recover for the weekend. Liquid IV also hydrates 2 times faster than water alone and 3 times the electrolytes of additional sports drinks. Like I was saying earlier before, 1 stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water hydrates you 2 times faster and more efficiently than water alone. There's 12 delicious, refreshing flavors that keeps you hydrated before anything you're doing. And they contain 5 essential vitamins, B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C, with 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. If you guys want to check out liquidiv.com and use our code PCD, definitely use that. I think you get 20% off the entire store. So definitely check that out. It's at liquidiv.com. We'll put it in the description, and then it's code PCT. That's 20% off anything you order. So definitely go check that out. Get better hydration, man. Of course, we all love water. Who doesn't love water? So if you're going to have water, why not make it flavored a little bit? Get 2 times the hydration for it in 16 ounces. So definitely go check Liquid IV out, man. 3 man.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Wow, we're gonna have to keep that in.
Yeah.
One-handed that.
Yeah, make sure you cut the audio.
Oh, wow.
What's up, JG? How's it
Hello.
going, bro?
You're not Alex.
Going well.
Yeah, you're not Alex.
Whoa.
Say what's up to the
Kapoof.
audience.
What up?
Kapoof.
What's happening? Back from the commercial breaks.
You dig.
Yo, this shit is like high.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're low.
You gotta
You got
talk with your
pointed
chest,
down.
you know what I'm saying?
I got you. I'm
Can I,
gonna
like,
cut the
hold it
legs
right
off
here?
next time. Just start sawing them. So
Wow, I got a sawzall if you wanna.
I bet.
I'm gonna just hold it like this. If y'all don't
Hey,
mind.
yo.
I'll do what you need to do. Yeah.
Do you, King?
So what was going on?
We were talking about the trip we took this past weekend.
That's
Wanted to
right.
hear your POV.
My POV of this trip. This
Yeah.
is honestly a very fun trip, man. I feel like we should have more of these, and hopefully in the future we'll have more of them, like business related. 10 out of 10. I wish I could relive those moments because those were fun moments for sure. And then the cherry on top, obviously, was Johnny getting the dub. You know, it was crazy seeing that. It didn't really hit me that he took a dub until all those people started supporting him there, and everybody was like screaming his name. And I was going around like ringside. Well, not ringside, but I was going around the ring, like getting shots, and that's when it was like kind of hitting me like, that's your homeboy. Well, not he's not really my homeboy, but like
No,
I consider
That's the boy.
I
That's the
consider him a
boy.
homeboy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know he might not know my name, but I know you, bro.
I think he knows your
Nah, I'm pretty
name.
sure he
I'm
knows
pretty
you.
sure he
yeah,
knows all our
yeah,
names.
but that's jokes aside. It was great. It was great. I look forward to these kind of moments, and he's 6-0. So shout out the big man.
Thanks. Yeah, no, because this was the first time where I was really sitting down watching, because I'm usually helping y'all, you know, like
Yeah.
trying to get the
And
behind the scenes.
You did come help a little.
Yeah, until
Till we
this
got- till we got
I'm not
kicked
even want
out.
to talk about that. But like, I was getting some behind the scenes stuff, but I'm usually right there with y'all, usually ringside, so I'm not really able to sit down and
Really just
watch, you know. So this fight was pretty cool for me because I was sitting. Obviously, we were sitting with their family and everyone from Black Widow, and seeing like I was saying what like Nikki was saying and what everyone is like saying. One of his homies that you were talking about that we'll probably talk about later on in the pod with the. He asked you for some of
job,
the work,
yeah.
pretty much. Yeah. He was like on live stream. He's like, "What do y'all think, PCT boys? What do y'all think?" I was like, "Bro, easy." Johnny got that first round, and like he kept doing it each round.
Yeah,
and
hell yeah.
you know, once he got that knockout, I was like, "Let's go!"
Yeah, that
Like,
was
I was hyped,
sick,
bro.
bro.
Like,
That was
Shout out the boy
sick.
Christian. You did.
yeah, shout out Christian. So, but no, yeah, so that shit was fire, man.
Hell
It's
yeah.
always cool, like his whole journey, and like you said, we show, or we're showing the people that follow him or the people that follow us, like the behind the scenes of what it takes to get to where he's at.
Nah, for
Obviously,
sure.
we're not at every single of his workouts, you know. And
Yeah.
maybe it could be like that one time, and we could just do a crazy ass like vlog or something, you know what I mean? But now it's just kind of like you were saying with Alex, a promo for the fight, like a highlight of him training, and then like a highlight of the fight or whatever happened throughout the day. So yeah, it's super fire, bro. We definitely gotta do more stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and that's one thing that like even then we like how we had the opportunity to sit there and watch the fight. We got the opportunity to connect more with Black Widow because a lot of their fighters were there to watch him. But even then, his family was there, and it's always nice to get on a better relationship with them because they love what we do for their son.
Yeah.
No,
They
for
love what we
sure.
do for their fighter, and the fighters see it and they love what we do for him, and they're probably like, "Man, I'm trying to get some of that
that,
content
yeah,
too.
for
Like,
sure.
how do I get that media team to come shoot for us real quick? You just gotta hit us up on
Yeah,
the
just hit
DMs
us
real
up, man.
quick. You
Yeah,
dig?
in the
Slide in our
DMs.
DMs.
Yeah, slide in our DMs real quick. We
They're
know who
open.
you are. We
Facts.
act, we scout the room when we go, and we see the talent out there. So don't think you're not there.
Yeah,
You dig?
We're paying attention for
We're
sure.
paying attention.
Yeah.
But me and Alex got to actually sit down and enjoy some of the fight too, and that was most of the time he was like a little upset about the whole camera situation, but or his lens situation. But other than that, like when we did go work in the back and get him warming up and get him all getting wrapped and all that, we killed that. I know we did, and that's something that we always kill every time. Because that's easy content for us. But being able to sit there and enjoy the prelims and being able to make that connection, like you said, of meeting Christian and hey, there's Zach's girl, and and meeting, just getting closer to the fighters and all that.
For
Yeah.
sure.
And I said it right after the fight as well because I'm paying attention to everything whenever we're having the or after the fights and shit. And like first thing Johnny does after every single fight is he gives the belt straight to his mom. Like after every single fight.
That's
And that shit's so
real
fire to
shit.
me, bro.
Every
Because like
time.
he doesn't do it for like him. He's doing it for like his family and trying to like
100%.
you know what I'm saying? Like represent his family in a good way, and he's on a great path of doing it. So it's super dope to me because first thing he does right when he gets out, straight
just
to his
gives it to his
mom,
mom.
like, every
Straight to
single
his
time.
mom.
So
Respect.
it's fire, bro.
Respect.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun, like going to that. Basically, I'm echoing everything y'all are saying, so I'm not gonna repeat that. But yeah, it was amazing to be part of. It's kind of cool to get the family aspect, get him obviously prepping, winning. So and then obviously we didn't record it, but it's kind of cool hanging out with his family afterwards like that. Like that was a kind of bad situation. Like like
It was
with
weird.
the after party.
I think it's just because it's a small town. They have different rules.
Yeah,
correct?
for sure.
Yeah, man.
Small town.
These promotions, man, y'all need to start doing these shits in bigger cities, bro. For real.
Yeah.
I know obviously it's not that easy, but
We get it.
please
do what you
like-
need to do, but
I think the coach was saying it too, and it's like, man, like this is probably like the most excitement the city's had in a while, Like,
Yeah,
let
for
us
sure.
stay for like an hour, bro. Like,
That I guarantee
Yeah.
you, like, and I said it too that night. I was like, I guarantee you, if we would have stayed there, we probably would have made that bars like income within like that they used to make in a week, like within a few
That
hours.
night.
Nah,
Yeah.
facts.
we were probably gonna go crazy, you know what I mean?
gist
Like,
of it, ladies and gentlemen, is we got to this after party there at a bar, and they closed at 1, and we probably got there at like 12:45.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
the
12:30.
The crazy thing is, like, they didn't say anything to anybody initially, and like people were buying beers and
Yeah,
stuff like
kept
that.
selling beers until like almost
Yeah, they
1.
didn't give out like a last call or anything. It
No,
was
yeah, they
just
didn't give a last call. They straight up
up.
turned the lights on and we're like, we're closing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like someone, actually Johnny didn't even finish his drink and it's like that. Like the main reason everyone
Yeah,
was there.
you didn't finish your drink, and they came and like
and
they took it.
They came and snatched it out of our hands. I was like, that's some crap.
And they were like, "What the freak? Do you not know who we are? Do you not know what just happened 15
know who
minutes
this
ago?
last name
This
is
guy just
Scott?
took a dub. Yeah. What the
yeah,
hell?
this last name is Scott, and this
What
is
is
Champ.
wrong?
Hey,
with
I'm not
you?
gonna lie. Part of me was kind of wishing I was like, oh, I hope security does show up. I was like, I would
What
love to see how that
security?
goes.
That would have been
I was
like the local police department.
nah, not even. I was like,
Not even
security
that.
showed up. I was like, that's some guy's uncle named Billy Bob.
That right there looks like a good. Oh shit! That right there looks like a good promotion fight thingamabob.
This
or
is
whatever.
one of his first ones too.
That looks like a
Yeah.
legit ass fucking fight. I mean, it is a legit, but like some UFC shit for real, for real.
But no, yeah, it's super dope that we're actually getting tapped in with like this community because I
Yeah,
feel like it's such a
100%.
niche community that like that once they see someone is supporting like a fighter. There were people. I mean, we've had a couple people kind of hit us up, and we don't really know how to navigate that yet. So it's
Yeah.
something that we got to get better with as
For
a
sure.
company. But
Yeah.
like sponsorships and stuff, you
Yeah,
know,
that'd
like
be sick,
we definitely
bro.
want to, but I feel like it's also we're just not gonna do it for everybody at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we kind of have to build up like a relationship, and then from there, like, oh,
Yeah, for
hey, like,
sure.
you know, because like I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, and this just goes to show how great of a guy Johnny is. But we never really asked him like, hey, like, would you want to like have us be your sponsor? He kind of just like does it
He kinda
himself.
pulled us in.
Yeah, and like of course, like we're down for that. So, but that just shows like the like kind of relationship we built with him. The
Yeah.
fact that he feels comfortable, like us kind of representing him in a way and coming
Yeah.
out, helping him record some stuff and posting stuff for him, and
Help promote
he doesn't
him.
even like hesitate about accepting it. Like
Yeah.
I think a lot of the stuff that we've done with him is still on his page to this day.
Yeah,
Literally.
So,
Hold on.
he has all our work on there and stuff, and I think even when Black Widow, they'll post like their fights and stuff. It's like shout out to our sponsors, like they always have us in there. So
Yeah, and
it's
they
super
always shout
fire,
us
and,
out.
like,
Yeah.
and like I said, it's not even like we had approached them like, hey, would y'all want to? They kind of just took it upon themselves. It's like, oh, like they're kind of already representing us,
Yeah.
and we're comfortable.
They've done work for
They've
us
done-
in the
yeah.
past.
So yeah, so it's super dope. But no, yeah, I definitely, and I feel like as a company as well, we probably like should like figure out how to go about like actually sponsoring. her, honestly,
I think
'cause-
you're right.
you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's something that once we start even getting our own merch for like gym and shit, like we could start handing that out to people when we head out, go to like Black Widow or
Yeah.
something. You know, like hey, like just if you ever wear it or whenever you wear it, just
Yeah,
tag us. If you post,
facts.
you know, like
Yeah, or
because especially
you're
at
going
this
to
level,
post something and you see it.
yeah, especially at this level, like we could find someone that is like the next Johnny, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to put it in perspective, like
The thing is, so with us being lucky and working with another person that's into jujitsu,
Yeah.
So that earlier in the
Oh,
month,
let's talk about that.
yeah, that's why I was wanted to transition to that. Since we're on the topic of jujitsu, earlier in the month we,
clothing.
huh?
That's and clothing.
Oh yeah, and clothing. Earlier in the month, me and George got another opportunity to work with Nick of Recreational Clothing. He has a release coming in February, I believe, the 14th on Valentine's Day. I'm gonna get the information and give it to CJ, and he's gonna put it right here, the correct one. But he has a hoodie coming out. And on the back of the hoodie, we've showed it off in his
pretty cool. It's
in his
actually pretty good.
podcast. It says, "Your girl's not in the club; she's in the gym." You dig?
You dig.
Sincerely Recreational Clothing. So we got to shoot with him again, and he took us to 2 locations. We went to the Brazilian Fight Factory in Austin.
Where's it even at? I didn't know.
Where's
this
that
was a
at?
thing.
Sick. It's Arboretum
That's
Oh, really?
yeah, kind of. It's
or across from the
across
Arboretum,
where
next
the
to
Nordstrom is. There's a cinema, not
where
a Cinemark.
where Sam's is right next
Yeah.
I know
to
what
it.
you're talking about.
No,
Off of
not by
Research.
that. Not by that.
Yeah, research.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that gym right there is like a top-rated gym in Austin, and was talking to Nick there, and he was telling me that basically Austin right now is becoming the hub of MMA and jiu-jitsu. He said it used to be, I believe, like somewhere on Cali on the west side or whatever, but now it's Austin. Austin is the place to go for jiu-jitsu. That gym, 95% of the people at that gym compete there.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was saying that like some dude in one of the weight classes there, in his weight class is like 3rd in the world, and he was just rolling around and like, and he had his black, like all black gi on,
Yeah.
because he's a black belt, and so like he had all the like cool ass shit on. So I was like, wouldn't have thought that, but we went there, took some nice photos. Yeah, I believe that one in the left right there, and right there. That one in the left. That's that guy. I met him. I can't remember what his name is though. Sorry if you're watching this.
Andrew, I think. Yeah, Andrew.
Yeah.
Haha.
Yeah, this dude's nice.
Yeah, shout out
30,
Andrew.
Yeah.
He's only 20. Damn.
Yeah, not even old to drink. That
Okay.
company they're with or whatever, whoever sponsors them, Level Black, whatever. Yeah, they apparently he was like, I can't. Nick was saying that he can't even ask them to like take a photo with his stuff on due to legal reasons because of them.
Really?
They're
Like,
like-
he already has like a
Yeah,
contract.
they're
sponsorship.
contract and sponsored with them. They can't take photos with people without their permission. Oh yeah.
Oh wow, 120,000.
129.
So that's like some of the
That-
top
that-
of the
that's
line.
the type of people that are at that gym.
Yeah, that's the type of people in that gym. Him and it's crazy. It's him and his brother are like coaches there. They're not the owners of the place. Just that type of people were there. But we got to work with. I'm blanking on her name right now. Nora. Yes, Nora. She was a really nice girl. I mean, I enjoyed working with her. Personally, she wasn't like she can give off that like, oh, y'all are being weird vibes or whatever. She went with the flow, and she enjoyed that we gave her good direction,
Creative direction.
yeah, well, because George did most of that, and I just kind of was like, when I needed to do my own creative direction, it was the same thing he did. But he mostly directed everything about it. And she even herself was like, I love having a team here that knows what they're doing. And I'm just like, hey, that's that guy right there.
We act like we know what we're doing, but we're
Yeah.
kinda,
Well, that's what
We
we
act
do.
like we know.
Yeah, we act like we know what we're doing, which we do.
No, we do.
We do, but
To
just
an
let us cook.
extent,
Yeah,
yeah.
let us cook. And I mean, what would you say from your perspective?
No, it went well. It was executed pretty well. So I got some great footage in, and now I'm just editing it, and hopefully within a week it'll be done.
Yeah.
Well, so like, obviously, y'all tell us and y'all talk amongst yourselves and Nick about what y'all are trying to do with the trailer or
Right.
whatever, the promotion for it. What was y'all's? What was his idea? I mean, you don't have to like spill the beans and
Yeah.
shit because it might not be out by the time it
Right.
releases. But what was kind of like the direction you were trying to take with that shoot?
Good question.
Or what was the overall kind of like idea behind it?
The idea.
I mean, I know how.
It's
we
pretty
can tell you
self-ex-
exactly how he
Yeah,
wanted
it's
his
pretty.
video.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Like his
What his idea was.
what his idea was, which is
Yeah.
on his
It was more or
upcoming
less of
collection.
just showing you that at the end of the day, your girl is not gonna be in the club. She gonna be in the gym. And so that's where we were. We was in the gym.
Yeah, and so we
That's-
pretty much
yeah.
we took off with that and ran with it, and
Yeah.
even he wanted us to kind of take the lead on it, and he had an idea already, but it was just up to us to kind of find a way to
Incorporate
execute that. Yeah,
Yeah. To do our creative thought on it.
yeah.
Yeah, so he gives y'all kind of like that creative freedom to like, hey, you can. This is what I want to do, but like
Yeah.
the shots and everything.
An
y'all
outline.
want.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
So he kind of gives us an outline of what he wants, and he'll tell us like exactly what he wants. But then there are times where like he's like, he literally said, I trust George with what he's gonna cook up. I know he has a creative mind, and he's like, I know you're gonna edit your photos to where the clothing looks like it's the high quality shit. The color grading looks good on it. It doesn't look one or different color. It's like what the shirt looks like or the hoodie looks like.
Yeah.
But yeah, we mostly when it like I said the shot wise and all that. He was just there in the background. And then when we went to our second location was Hyde Park, I believe.
Hyde Park is
Hyde Park. It's another gym, dude.
or Hyde Park Gym.
Yeah, Hyde Park Gym.
There's
It's
two
over off
different-
of Guadalupe.
Yes, sir.
And that was really nice. It gave off vibes of like we're here to train like fucking Olympians right now. Yeah, I was like,
Very-
Arnold, where the
Yeah,
hell are the
there you
steroids,
go, there
brother?
you go.
I'm ready to get this shit bumping, brother.
That's what it was giving off for
And
sure.
it was really cool because they don't play music there at all. You have to bring your
Yeah.
own music. So if you
I
don't
mean,
have
makes sense, but that's kind of weird, like concept of thinking about like.
but that's like it's just one thing they do. It has a bunch of old memorabilia on the floor
Yeah.
or like on the walls. It smells like an old gym. So
It's like a old school like
Yeah.
Gold's Gym type shit.
Low-
that
Yeah,
Arnold
OG,
Schwarzenegger was
OG,
like,
yeah,
That's
like
exactly what I
OG,
wanted to
but
say.
like Austin 5.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
So that was really cool. Love the setting there and the photos. I was able to get there, and then we had some great ideas, there. And I saw JG really cooking with his like transitions, but just doing it with his camera, like and getting those shots. like those different shots that you wouldn't expect or whatever. And I was like, damn, this boy is cooking right now.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Hell yeah,
Doing what I gotta do.
Facts.
that.
So when is the? Have y'all finished that, or what y'all's?
So my photos are done. It is up to Nick now to whenever he wants to post them. We always have like a little deal going where we do collaboration posts all the time. So I usually just let him handle that because he has, I think, his own marketing guy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We're just the editing people, and we're just his content creators.
And you just
That
hand
he
it to
uses.
him, and then
Yeah.
whenever he wants
Feels like
yeah,
it.
and then whenever he feels like it, just hit us with a collab. But I believe the video is supposed to be coming out February 11th, and the window is February 13th, between one of those days. But yeah, just keep an eye out for it. Recreational clothing. I believe it's dropping on
Coming
February 14th.
soon.
Coming soon.
Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Yes,
Because
sir.
remember, your girl is not in the club.
She at the
She in
gym.
the gym, bro.
I like that shit.
I do
Honestly,
too.
like, I'm probably gonna get one of those hoodies.
Bro,
to be
and what's
honest.
crazy is to talk about the hoodie itself. So it's like a gray hoodie. Like a gunmetal gray? Would you say? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a dark gray. But on the bottom, he cut the seams on it.
Oh, so that's how it's gonna
Yeah.
go
So
for
that's
every-
how
okay.
it's. Yeah. And what's crazy is he did it all himself. He
Yeah.
doesn't have anyone, so he cut all those seams on those. So when y'all wear that shit, think about that.
Facts.
That's
Yeah.
that extra thought you don't get from your,
Yeah,
you know,
regular.
your average person, real quick.
Yeah.
But he did that because that's how he likes his hoodies.
Yeah,
and at the
yeah.
end of the day, it's his clothes.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it. Like this is how he sees the world
Yeah.
in his clothes. So, you know, always a pleasure to work with him. I always enjoy working with him.
Yeah, that was fun.
And
That was
I
great.
mean, I always look forward to our next time because this is his third time working with us, and I think we've killed it for him every time. So
Facts.
that's like that tangible relationship we try to keep with people, and that's one thing that I'm really being annoying about this year is yes, you're gonna say yes to us, but when are we scheduling a date? That's what I want.
Yeah,
you can
for
say me, you
sure.
can tell me yes, but if you're not gonna be oh yeah, we'll shoot this content or whatever. All right, let's schedule a date. That's what I want to talk to next.
Yeah.
Not wait a couple while.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be sitting there on the back burner the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden,
Exactly.
like, oh yeah, I want to go do it this day. I'm like, well,
and
sorry.
then even then, just keeping that relationship and having them come back, and it's like, we have that relationship now. You love the work I got. You love the work my team got.
you like that, don't you?
Yeah. Come on, man.
This is like y'all's first project, like actually getting
Paid.
paid as well. So like,
Yes, sir.
how was that like process of?
I mean, it was no different, in my opinion.
Yeah, no,
I'll let
not
you
at
decide
all.
if you want to keep this in. But it was no different, in my opinion, than working with him any other time. The only difference was we got paid at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if we're gonna, be honest, that's what I want. Like, that's
you-
what that's
you want
this
to
is
be
a
paid for
business.
time.
It's a
For
business
sure.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Like-
Even I mean, to put it in other words, even my friends were like close friends. They were just like, yeah, eventually we're gonna start paying for you soon, aren't we? And I was kind of like, yeah, because sometimes or like right now I'm doing Nick's project, and then I'm also trying to do these other videos, and they're on. I guess on my ass, not really on my ass, but they're always like, "What's up? Hey, what's going on with it?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Bro, to be honest, like, I'm probably not gonna touch that until I finish this because I'm prioritizing him now. There's a reason to prioritize.
We got paid for this.
You got paid
so
for it, yeah.
This is what I'm prioritizing.
So exactly, and to be honest, that's like the last that I'm probably gonna do.
Yeah.
Really?
Eventually I'm gonna touch it, yeah, but like I'm really not worried on that.
No, yeah.
It's not on your radar like
And
that.
I didn't mean to like bring it up just so y'all can like
Nah, right?
put that. I'm just kind of bringing it up because that's a big deal especially for y'all because like y'all had never like actually got paid for work that you've done.
Yeah,
You know what I
for
mean?
I
Like,
mean,
it's
yeah,
usually
I've done some work for some people,
Yes.
but that's like just myself solo.
Yes.
This was my
Like
first
a
paid
group.
project with like a friend of
Another
mine,
person that
and
you're
like another
trying to build
person
a
in it.
business
Yeah,
with.
For
Yeah.
sure.
and like that's what. And I told George, and we talked about it beforehand, and it was more or less like, hey man, we have to be serious about this. Like, we need to go and let them know, like, this is what you're getting paid. Like, this is what you're paying for.
Yeah.
This is the equipment we're bringing to the table. This is what our time is going to look like.
For sure.
Because at the end of the day, it's a business.
Yeah.
And we're in this business to make money. And yeah, we love to help each other out, but that's how we build that relationship. Because hey, man, I scratched your back. Now it's like
For sure.
I know you'll scratch my back, and he has.
sure.
And I'm not saying that he hasn't, but like
No, yeah.
he was good. He was okay with it. He had no issue, and I mean, it's just something we'll keep talking about every time because it always depends on what he wants. It's going to be a different rate, but more or less, it's just at the end of the day, we're doing business. So
Yeah.
with anyone that approaches us,
You know what goes around comes around too.
Yeah,
I know that
exactly.
I'm gonna buy a hoodie of his. So
Oh, yeah,
like,
facts. Like, I'm gonna buy a hoodie.
I bought merch, or the last merch we did for him, his the like November stuff that came out. I bought 2 shirts from him right there, and I mean I wear those shirts quite a bit.
Yeah.
Facts.
But even then, like just with people working with us in the future, it's like yes, we love to like cut deals for people. We'll do
For sure.
one or 2 projects and see if you like what we have to offer. But like, it's a business at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so
this
we
is-
gonna come and don't be shocked and don't be afraid.
It's
you just
even
gotta
like,
trust the cook.
Yeah.
It's
We here
even
to
like,
cook.
It's like construction too, bro. Like if you pick up a skill and one of your homeboys is like, "Hey, can you do this for me?" Yeah, bro, but like throw me some kind of money. That's already money for your business right there. Obviously, it's probably not gonna be $1 million, but $20 is something that
Yeah.
it goes a long way, and then it puts
But
you.
we're not doing stuff for $20.
It puts it in. It puts it in the perspective of like, oh, if I learn something and am able to master this, then I can offer my service to other people, and next thing you know, you're living off of what you love doing the most.
Yeah, because we don't need no more portfolio stuff. We got enough.
Nah, I need more portfolio stuff.
Dun-dun-dun. Breaking news: Don Toliver just said, "What is he releasing
Maybe
another
dropping
album?"
an album.
The wait is
Maybe
over.
another-
Bandit. February
Bandit.
1st. Get ready. We just getting started.
Wow, breaking news right here on PCT.
Hardstone President,
Yeah.
Psycho Superintendent, Cozy Cowboy.
What does that mean? The songs?
Those
Those are probably
songs.
songs. It's probably like an
What in the
EP or
world?
something.
Hardcore.
Hardstone President,
Hearthstone. Hearthstone.
Psycho
Stands cool, kids.
Superintendent.
Yeah,
Super.
flavor education right there. You dig.
You dig.
Yeah, welcome back from those commercial breaks. I know we had that breaking urgent news right there.
Facts. I don't know if y'all saw that was he had asked him, he was like, so when were you like 5'10"? He's like, I'm 5'10" right now. And Wemby said he was 5'10" when he was 9.
Dude, that's
the
fucking fire.
9?
I would have still dunked on his ass.
Must be fucking nice.
Crazy. He's like 7'3".
That's
That's
ridiculous.
wild.
Just imagine if he didn't play basketball though. You know?
What do you think he'd be doing?
Like a fucking librarian.
I don't know. Anything he does, it's like, why aren't you playing basketball?
For real.
Probably like
Why
a
aren't you
stalker.
guarding the paint right now against Chet?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh,
Yeah, let's talk about
Chet
that.
really,
Let's
Chet
talk about
really
that
put
real
the bricks,
quick.
like
quick
beat the
segment
brakes
of
off of him, right?
how the Thunder have been doing. I know you have a whole different channel related to that, but I want to ask you,
Yeah, how's
as a
Three-Man Weave?
diehard basketball Thunder fan,
Yeah.
how's that been?
It's been super fun because I feel like I'm like reliving my like
Childhood?
yeah.
Wow.
Because the Thunder haven't been like super
Ever
like
good.
playoff contention for like a decade. Like I mean probably like the last year was the year like Westbrook won the MVP. That was the last year that like they were actually competitive. So for the past 6 years they like I'm not even gonna lie, like I really wasn't even paying attention whenever we had like the year that we didn't have Chris Paul. I think it was like a year or two. We didn't have
Yeah.
Chris Paul, and Shea came over with CP, but like he wasn't what he was now. So like last year was kind of like Shea's like coming out party, and now that this is like the year he's like, oh okay, I'm like that, like an MVP type, like one of the best players in the league. But they're good as a team, so it's super fun. Like
Good chemistry.
yeah, like in like the like post game interviews and shit, like they're all like with each other. It's like how like I feel like we would be type shit, like the boys, like they have a good like bond with each other, and that's why they're hooping, and they're just good too, and they're young.
We
so.
lucky we don't hoop. We'd bust all y'all's asses.
But no, yeah, it's been super exciting. I mean, I'm watching pretty much every game
Ain't that right?
when we can. Like I know we played the Pistons on the way back from fucking Three Rivers, and we lost. So I'm like, and then we lost yesterday.
Against the
So
Pistons?
yeah,
That's a-
but I don't know, like,
Unfortunate.
well, I just don't.
Wait. The Pistons that have like 5 wins this.
I think they have.
Jeez, I don't know
They're the
that.
one with
I think
the
they have
20, the
6.
28 loss streak. Bro.
Yeah, they're the team that had like 20
Dang.
streak. I didn't realize it didn't click to me.
Oh,
like,
was that
about
the
whole-
knit? Oh, that's the wings things, the wing stuff.
Yeah, but when every time they
Yeah, that was the wing card. Wait, wait. Is that what you said? The wing card?
Wing stuff.
Yeah.
It was wing stuff.
It's
right?
like they get like 5 free wings every
I
time they
could've
win.
sworn
Or
that was for, like Milwaukee or some shit.
Nah.
that
But
was
Giannis did take a
Yeah.
picture of the
Yeah,
QR
I saw
code.
that.
Yeah.
But no, yeah,
Oh,
it's
broke
super
ass.
dope. It's like, fuck, like I'm reliving my childhood. Like I always see memes, and I'll probably put it like right here so y'all see it. But it's like me, like watching my team in 2012, and it's like Homer Simpson when he's like
a
young,
kid,
and then
yeah.
it's like me now, and it's like Homer Simpson as like a whole ass grown
a grown
adult.
adult.
That's how I feel. Like
So with that being said, then
I want to hear. I know. I have a feeling I know what you're gonna ask. Okay.
what?
if you had to choose
Oh, jeez.
to watch, like for entertainment purposes, would you pick, KD, Russ, and Harden to watch? Or are you picking Chet, Shea, and
J-Dub.
Yeah. I was like, I don't
and
call him
Ja.
J-Dub, I call him something else. That's why I can't think of his
Yeah.
name. So, yeah,
That's gotta be racist.
I call him. No, you remember Anthony Barlow from high school?
He looks like someone that we used to go to
Yeah.
school with. So
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Man, that is a good question. I feel like I didn't really understand what I was watching when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at the time, like you don't like as a
Just be watching.
let me put this in perspective. Did you really appreciate this past season with the Texans? Like I feel like you probably looking back at it, you're probably like, damn, like
JJ Watt season.
No,
MVP
I'm talking about
season.
no, I'm talking about this past season with CJ. Like
No, I didn't like.
you know what I mean?
Fully, yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
like if you're not like watching every single game, I feel like you don't really appreciate it. I'm watching like all these Thunder games, so I appreciate it more. But looking back at that like trio that was there before, I was like 12 or I was like 15. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not really understanding like, oh, my team, like teams aren't supposed to be this good this early. So I would probably say that, but I think this team is like literally like a reflection. Like
bet.
the talent might be better than what KD, Russ, and Harden was at the time. Like I'm not saying they're going to be
Yeah.
better, but I'm saying like
Apples to apples at the time.
yes, like I feel like they're a lot more like offense and defense. Like the 3 players, Chet, Shea, and J-Dub, all of them are like good on the offensive side and defensive side. Harden, Westbrook, like KD, they were good, but it's like Harden wasn't really like starting, and so he was coming off the bench. So it's like different circumstances, but I would probably say like the team now, I probably like it was more exciting for me to watch because I'm watching
All the
every
games.
games. Like I'm appreciating it more because I missed out on like watching all those games when I was younger because I didn't have
Yeah.
NBA League Pass,
Yeah.
and I'm more like locked in now. Like
Yeah.
so I appreciate it. I feel like so probably now, honestly.
So one last question on this topic. What do you got to say to the people that say, Shea shouldn't be MVP?
I think you mean All Star.
Nah, he should definitely be an all-star, but people are like, nah. I would say like I don't think they actually watch Shea. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of like NBA fans, especially because the season's so long, I can guarantee you not every person is watching Shea's game because there's no reason to unless you're a Thunder fan.
Yeah.
Unless you're just obsessed with basketball. And there's people like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But I feel like there's not a lot of people like that in Texas.
Yeah.
It's more so football.
They're gonna gravitate to their team and they're gonna pick out their team.
Yeah,
player.
or you're
Oh,
gonna
this guy.
you're one of
You're
those fans
Wemby.
that you're one of those fans that watches like highlights on Twitter. You know what I mean? And like I do that too. Obviously, I can't watch every single game, but
You gotta understand like the whole premise of it. Though,
Yeah,
what's
like-
actually happens.
they say he's like a free throw merchant,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like the same thing with like Joel Embiid. Same thing, but Embiid, like I've watched him play, and he's like flopping the whole time, and he's the biggest guy on the court. So there's no real like that is in a sense like a free throw merchant in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But you're just more dominant than anybody, so you could like do that. But the way Shea gets to the rim and gets to the foul line, it's different. Like I think I was talking to JG about it when we were at the MMA fight. He's like getting people up in the air, like stay on your feet. You know what I mean? Like you just can't defend him at that point. So you're like getting to a position where he could just draw a foul, like how like D Wade was doing it, and like even when Harden was doing it, he was doing it like I think I was telling y'all like he was kind of cheating the system a little bit. Like it was like the whole like sweeping through and just like, oh, your hand's here, so I can like
Go under
you and sweep, and that's a foul. So that's why they made that a rule. Like that they don't call those fouls anymore. So I don't know. Like I would just say like just watch him play. Like like and it's cool because he's gonna be a starter in the All-Star game, so he's gonna play a lot of minutes. So people will be able to see him play if y'all haven't already. So
And who did he beat out for that to be a starter?
Curry.
Wow.
Yeah, peep that video on Instagram.
And it's crazy to me because like the Curry fans and shit,
They be glazing.
It's just fans in general, like NBA fans. I'm like, bro, like there's no real reason why he should have started over Shea this season. Statistically, his team is way better.
Yeah, they
Just 'cause
just
his
ripped
name,
his
bro.
It's just because
jersey.
his name.
His name.
Yeah.
Y'all see he
And
got
his
upset
history
the other day?
and his history,
Yeah.
his accomplishments,
His legacy and shit.
That
But
dynasty. Yeah, he got pissed off the other day and
Yeah,
like, ripped
when
his
he-
jersey.
Yeah.
the Lakers and shit. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't watch that game. I think we were at the fight, right?
Yeah, we were. We just got back.
Supposedly that was like one of the best games. I might have to watch like a recap of it.
We'll watch the
people-
highlights of that, but don't yell at us.
The people that I
overtime.
follow on like for NBA shit on YouTube, they said that's like probably the best game of the season.
Really?
Because like Curry was being Curry, LeBron like
Dude, they
had a
him and
damn
Clay
near
were
triple
going
double.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was double OT.
Yep.
So, but
I like the meme that came of that. That was pretty funny.
yeah.
If you haven't seen, go look on Twitter.
But yeah, no, watch Shea, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I know Zach has been watching it with me whenever I watch it here, but he's probably like one of the most exciting players to watch. And it's not like he's dunking on people. He's not shooting threes. He's like bringing back the mid range, which I feel like is like a dying art in this league. And it's one of those where his team around him is like doing well. So it's hard for him not to do like get assists and score 30 because you just can't guard him. Like I think he's like him and Luka are like one and two for me. Like
74?
yeah, crazy.
That's me.
That's you?
That's me.
It did look like you. I was like squinting. I was like, Alex? No, look up.
That's
Yeah. We shouldn't even put that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing we're gonna do this
Yeah,
year.
we'll
We're
definitely
gonna-
get
We're gonna
the-
utilize this soundboard.
Because we're all sitting at the table, so we could put headphones on too.
Do we have enough headphones? Or do
we need to get another
We need 4 headphones.
input for
No,
the thicker.
but you know who does have enough headphones?
Who?
Amazon. So we can take care of that.
Yeah. Do we need adapters or whatever? Well, to talk more about our podcast, which is what we're doing now, what are some
Another 13.
things y'all are looking forward to the year of 2024 and things you're trying to be better about for us?
Great question.
That way we can be better for our audience. You dig? And I already like where we're going in the direction of we have this nice ass screen right here. We're going to utilize our soundboard a little more. And I know we have ideas, but you know, what else can we do?
Yeah, we talked about this on our OP meeting. We talked about this also in our pods with OP,
Yeah, but not
but
together.
I guess for the PCT fam. For me, for the PCT, I want us to get a little more professional. You know what I'm saying? Have our months planned out for filming. It's just not just come thinking something off the spot same night type deal. Just kind of like
Just be
ahead of
more
the be organized,
organized.
be ahead of the game, be more professional, and just
Treat it like a
get
job.
quality, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's better and better every day type deal. Is it just PCT or doing personal as well?
I mean,
Let's just start with PCT.
yeah, this is
Before,
just
guys.
BCT.
Yeah, I mean that was obviously.
We talked about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we talked about it in our meeting, but obviously no one knew about it besides everyone involved in OP
And that's one thing that I do like we're doing this year
Yeah.
is we're trying to be more of like,
Open.
well, we kind of
not even open, but like a collective. We're
Yeah.
all trying to be on the same page. With
I feel like we
content.
kind of like have to now, you
Oh,
know,
for sure.
especially because we all don't. we don't have a spot where, well, obviously Zach and I live together, but Cam, Carlos and I all lived in one spot. So that was essentially just like, hey, pull up on us, you know?
Yeah.
And that was a third or
All the
3/4 of
that was
the
the
company.
and
you
all
know?
the equipment was there. we
Yeah.
had to do, we had
So
to work
now
on
it's
that.
like if we want to do stuff, we actually have to plan it, you know, because we don't live in the same spot where we're just all linking up at the end of the night, like, hey, what do y'all got going on? And that was, I guess, PCT was what I really want to focus on was like how Alex was saying, just getting more organized, finding out actual plan. So whenever we do stuff, it's not just last minute. And I mean, it's cool to do it every now and then, but especially where we're at right now in our lives, and we're all busy. We all have stuff that we're doing, and you know, it's just trying to get just better with our time whenever we're hanging out, and obviously hanging out outside of doing this stuff as well. Like, that's another big thing we're trying to do. So it's not just when we're with each other, we're working, you know, because I feel like at one point, whenever we were starting it, that's what it kind of felt like. You know, it's like, oh,
we only
we're-
hang out to do PCT stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, all right, going out of our way to, you know, let's you know, chill. Super Bowl was coming up. Like, let's do something with that. Let's hang out. And of course, like, it's probably gonna end up we're gonna record something.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Have to.
kind of like
We're content creators.
Yeah, we're
It's
content
in the back
creators.
of our head, we're
Exactly.
always
Like,
trying-
we're always thinking
Think of
of
that, like TikTok. We're content creators.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was, as soon as you said that, I thought that,
We
I was
always have
like,
our cameras.
Yeah, and
Oh my god.
it's just like it's to that point for us now, you know, and it's of course like it's what we want to do, so we don't mind it, but it's just like we're always thinking of, all right, what are we doing next? You know, like what we have February coming up. Like, I think we're probably gonna do it a little bit after, just to kind of get a better idea of
just to
what our
plan some
month,
stuff.
and figure out what we're gonna be posting. And I think that was my thing at least as well, like scheduling posts so we have, or getting stuff done so we have content that is gonna be posted even when we hadn't recorded a podcast for damn near like 2 months.
Minutes.
Yeah, it's been a while since
Like, I
we've
think
seen
it
our
was,
beautiful faces.
I think the
It's
last
been
one
since
was
last
Nick.
year.
Yeah, definitely since last year. But hey, let me see. It was
brother,
Nick's,
this guy sucks.
it was Nick's pod on November 13th. So
Yeah, that's one thing I want us to do better is like, you know, like how we've all been saying, be organized, schedule things out, and have ideas and do more. And we've all talked about it. We're gonna do more IRL
Yeah,
stuff.
challenges, just wait on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
challenges.
stop playing, bro.
We're gonna do we're gonna do more than podcasts, and we've always been saying that, but we're really doing it this year. And then we're still gonna work with people, and anyone is more than welcome to get on.
Yeah.
And want to share their story or what they do, and we're more than welcome to help you, you know, spread that word.
yeah,
You dig? And then we're also more than welcome to do content for you if you're looking for that. Because even then, like I said, when I met someone at that Brazilian jiu-jitsu factory, he's looking for an editor. He loves, or what he wants to do is he's gonna travel across America and shoot him camping at places.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, who's the first person you think of when you hear that?
Michael.
You ready? Oh, that's great.
Okay, and out of us 5.
This is fucking cool.
Out of us 5.
Wow.
Am I wrong though? Like,
No,
I mean, no, you're not, but
Alex
That's the
Alex.
first person you think of?
Alex was the first person I
camping?
thought of.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I was
Yeah.
gonna say the first person to think about who has a. Not you. Yeah, not you.
no, not anymore.
Not anymore. Now it's CJ.
Oh,
Wow,
maybe.
But no, we've been doing good, bro. First
Yeah.
Tuesday of the new year, we planned out everything, and then
Yeah.
the next Tuesday we did the beer pong, and then the next
Yeah.
Tuesday we did stacks, and then the next Tuesday we're here.
yeah.
We're here
So
doing
we've been
this.
fucking.
We've been and we. I think I've gotten a lot better
Starting
as well.
fives,
Yeah,
like, come
starting
on, bro.
5.
That
Like,
shit
is
because
crazy.
I feel like, you know, obviously you're like the main editor. JG edits and you edit your videos, and it's like, well, shit. Like, you know, I've been having these starting 5s, and like I made that one for the chips and never posted another one.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Those are
you know,
fire,
if
bro.
I want to take accountability, and you know, I'm trying to like bring value. I mean, obviously we all bring value to it, but it's like if I could bring something else to the table, and I have this laptop, I can edit.
$8,000 laptop, bro. Like,
I've been using it. Stop playing with me.
Jeez.
But like, it's just like I can yeah, it is 4,000, but get your shit straight, bro.
Yeah.
But,
you funny up,
all
not you funny
all to
up.
have CJ engraved into it.
Yeah. It has a PCT logo on the bottom.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So like, I see that those are doing really well, and like you know, we had a little basketball segment that we just had here, but 3-man weave is something that I'm wanting to work on. And Alex, I kind of asked him like, hey, like, how do you like record like Discord calls? And he showed me like OBS, and so he'll probably end up helping me with that, and we'll probably just do that online for the time being until we figure, and probably until we get a studio really, so we can have a spot to do it in, because you know I don't want to. It's just easier, bro. And I mean, Carlos and Bert do double knockout, and like that's really nice. And they talked about it. I don't know if y'all watched it, but they talked about it in that pod. They're like,
That only on YouTube?
it should be on their Spotify, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not an audio listener, so
I follow
can't
him
tell
on
you.
Apple, and
I'm
I
a
hadn't
YouTube
seen
guy.
it.
Yeah, I'm not an audio listener, but they said that it just saves time not having to dump the footage, and that does make a difference. Like, of course, it's good to see like in person, have conversation face to face, but it is a process.
You're skipping a whole thing, right?
Yeah, setting up the lights, like, you know what I mean. Like, it takes
It's
time.
already
like-
hard enough to get everyone together to even film it. You know what I mean?
So if
to
you
be
could just
here.
hop on Discord real quick, put a hat on, get a little USB mic, like
Make sure your shirt's on, and that's it.
yeah, and just talk. Like, so we'll probably do that. And you know, I wanted you to be like a moderator as well. No, not for this. For 3-man weave.
I was
Three-man,
talking
three-man.
about the shirt thing, but
Yeah, but no, yeah. So and like I wanted Alex to help out with that, because I feel like it's good having that moderator there. And if we're just kind of yapping on, it's like, all right, hey, like y'all kind of just been talking.
And I'm
like,
the next.
Wrap it up, then.
I'm the next best hooper. You know, we could. You know what I'm saying? Anyways.
we're supposed to be going against people as a team, not each other.
Not going against each other.
Yeah, not each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
what about
We bust people's ass as a team.
your PCT?
Yeah, social media guy.
Yeah, for everyone that
Social
doesn't
media
know, he's our
manager,
social
not
media
guy.
manager.
He runs that whole department.
Also, equipment manager.
Yeah, that too. He makes sure everything's
Hey, and water boy.
yeah,
Don't disrespect.
yeah, and head receiver.
Facilities manager. Close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah, honestly, it's like just be more consistent like that, and I guess being more organized, basically, what y'all are saying.
Yeah.
But kind of just unifying kind of one location for stuff, like for files like that. So if I need something, I can just pull it real quick, whatever. Yeah.
That Z book.
But
That 350Z.
but I mean, part of that also kind of bleeds into like my like being more like laid out with my schedule and kind of like keep track of that. So those kind of go hand in
do
hand
have a
for
busy
me
schedule.
personally. So yeah, I do actually.
He's a busy man. He's a manager.
Yeah, equipment.
No, social media.
Oh.
Social media.
This guy.
This guy, what do you mean this guy? I mean you. You're over here just being like equipment manager actually. Telling this guy. This guy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to your favorite part of the episode. It's your boys.
put Zay
We're
last.
doing top five.
Starting 5.
Starting five.
All right.
Starting five. So
Number
now we're doing
one.
our
What's
order.
the number one pick of
Give
the
it to
draft?
me. Give it to me.
Oh my god.
That's
Shit's
biased.
rigged.
That's
This
biased.
shit's rigged. Ladies and
I don't
gentlemen,
know if I'm ready
CJ's
for
name.
this.
CJ's
I-
name was
We're
drawn
on clockwise?
first.
Yeah. So okay.
CJ's name was
I
first.
know how to do it now. So Zay's last, right?
Yes.
So you do
back-to-back pick.
yes. So
Yes.
you do your first pick, and then
my
you do your
second
second pick
pick.
right away, and then you'll
It's
come
like
back.
a road
Yeah.
draft,
Yeah, but I've noticed as we're editing, we weren't doing it right this whole time. So I've been having to edit it like that.
Oh, we did it sometimes, right?
No. Out of all the ones I've looked at, we haven't done it right.
So this
you
way
would edit it
to-
to make it look okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's crazy. The way you typed it is the way I guess
Yeah.
it's going.
That's kind of interesting.
It's interessante.
Yeah.
It's like it's rigged.
Damn. Well, like
See,
this
the
is kind of
soundbite would've
tough
been
because like I
great
haven't
right
even
there.
really been thinking about it.
I can go first.
And you were
if
the one that
want.
told us
Nah.
to do.
Fuck no, baby.
I know, but like it's one of those like I didn't have like a short list. Like I just
I have a long list.
All
but
right.
It's a bunch of ones that y'all don't like. If y'all call it, I got
We're gonna
backups.
say some weak ass shit
All right.
like
I think
What? Like what?
Think I'm ready? Are y'all ready?
Wendy's.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready?
Fuck, that's my number one.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
You're
All right.
fourth, bro. You're not gonna get shit, right?
I know. Tell me about it. But I got
Number
2
one
points.
pick in the fast
I
food
swear to
restaurant,
fuck.
starting 5,
He's going for the big dog right away off the board.
Dude, shut up.
Panda Express.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that's a good one.
That's
But
a good
I think
one.
I got a better one. My number one pick, Chick-fil-A.
Damn
Thank the fucking Lord, because my number one pick is fucking McDonald's, bro.
My number one pick is Wendy's.
Oh, you like Wendy's.
Oh yeah.
What's your second pick?
And my number 2 pick
Please don't.
might have to make it a most recently tried one
Oh, wow.
because that shit was
Bussin'.
bussin'.
I know exactly where he's going with this.
But I'm gonna do Popeyes instead.
I thought you were about to say, oh, Jollibee.
Oh.
I thought so. That's why I thought he was going to pick 2. Wait.
Sorry, my number 2 pick is Raising Cane's.
The chicken
Okay.
guy, huh? My number 2 pick is Chipotle.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god, this shit I don't even fucking think about.
All right.
I'm thinking so hard on this shit.
My number. I'm surprised. You know, being where we're from, this one dropped so low.
Oh,
Number 2 pick, I'm picking Whataburger. And then my number 3 pick, I'm going to pick. This is tough, man. I really don't be eating out like
no,
that.
facts. Facts.
So I'm trying to think of.
Boy, you already said this.
You know what? I'm gonna have to steal this one from you.
What?
Wingstop.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I don't know how you thought of that original idea.
Maybe because we ate it just earlier today.
All right. So since we're from Austin, I'm pretty sure this is only in the Austin area.
We are?
I think so. No, actually, different location. No, I'm just kidding. I'm picking. Let's see, third one. I'm picking Schlotzky's.
From
No, that's
Austin.
not just Austin.
Where else are
Schlotzsky's
they at?
fucking worldwide.
There's some in Vegas and shit.
I think there's some.
Didn't even know
too.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yeah, they're probably.
It started in Austin, though, I
That's
think.
awkward.
We'll do like
Yeah, look it
We'll
up.
do like the
Look
population.
it up. That's fucking
Slots.
cap, right?
Uh-huh.
Schlotzsky's not starting in Austin. I would know that. I'm born here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, forgot.
I think you. Never mind.
How the fuck do you spell that?
Yeah,
Yeah, good enough.
close enough.
They're like, what the fuck?
Launched in airbase and Nazis.
Whoa, hey, I don't think you spelled Slotsky's right.
Oh yeah, you think so? That's what I was trying to find it. I don't know how to spell that shit. We'll
Anyways,
figure it out later.
Okay, my number 3 pick is I'm gonna go with Freddy's.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Steak burgers.
Okay. For my number 3 pick, I'm going Jersey Mike's.
You mother ya.
That's a good one.
And then for my number 4 pick, I'm hitting Freebirds.
Okay.
Ew. What the fuck?
Solid pick.
I'm gonna say my number 4 is Golden Chick.
I'm gonna say my number 4, Bill Miller's.
Bro, this man think of it all, bro. I'm trying to get that first dub. You know?
Bussin'.
Yeah, I'm having a clutch to this right now. Although
Yeah,
I don't have a
he's-
5th one right now, so please, take your time.
Last pick. Right?
Yeah, my last 2 picks.
Man, I want to pick my last. I know what I want to want to say for my last one, but no one's gonna know.
Fuck. This
Only
is
the
tough.
real
Okay.
ones will know.
I think I'm gonna do for my 4th pick.
Oh,
Fuck, bro. This is tough
Look
because
at this guy, bro. He's
so
like, I want a
excited.
gold medalist or something.
Yeah, he's gonna blow his load when he he picks this one.
I think I'm gonna do for my 4th pick. Mighty Fine,
Okay.
okay.
and then
I'll consider that. Yeah.
5th pick.
He wasted Fuddruckers.
5th pick straight off of their drinks. Sonic.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good one.
Forgot about them.
All right, number 5. My ex's favorite place. Five Guys. Oh,
I thought you were gonna get some. I thought you were gonna say a good one, bro.
Yeah.
Five Guys.
You're just rich. That's it.
Yeah, you're just rich.
Five Guys is good.
$25 just for the burger.
I bet you
Hey.
do love Five Guys creaming.
All right, well,
Yeah.
my number. I said number fifth. My fifth. My fifth pick. And don't hate on me, but I'm gonna say In-N-Out. You ready?
Boo this man. Boo.
You know
We'll
what
have a
quality
soundbite
is.
for that.
Y'all know what quality is.
This guy stinks.
All right. For my last pick, I'm stuck between two, but I'm gonna do just the one. If you know, you know. You're a real one. But for my fifth pick,
Nathan's.
I am doing Pita Fusions. And if you're a real one, you know.
That's a banger.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But
That's one of those. If you know, you know.
if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, that's not how you win these
Any-
starting
Yeah,
five.
it
That's
is,
not how you win these starting five.
Well, then I'm gonna say Taco Bell. That was my other pick because Taco Bell
Hey.
be smacking.
Hey, no, that's not how it works.
That's
You
not
already
how
called
it
your
You
pick.
can't just return
Hey.
your pick, bro.
Well, then it's just awkward. That's what they do in the NBA and the NFL all the time.
Wait, you picked Taco Bell? Yeah, that's gotta be.
That's not how you. That's not how you win, big dog. You know.
It's okay.
But yeah, my other pick would have been Taco Bell, but I made a Pita Fusion.
That's your sixth pick.
Sure, if we're doing six.
Yeah, do you have any honorable mentions?
Yeah, Taco Bell.
Um,
Honorable mention. Taco,
nah, I feel like y'all kind of said all the ones that I was
Like,
thinking
no
of.
more.
Taco Cabana.
Ew.
I know he doesn't like
What about,
it.
I know, I was
Nah,
like,
what
about
about
the-
Cabo Bob's?
Ooh, that was on my
ooh.
list, but I didn't know how.
Krispy Kreme.
I'd probably say like fucking Fogo de Cheo.
What the fuck?
Fogo to what?
It's Starbucks fast food.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I guess you want a quick
Dunkin',
coffee.
Krispy Kreme.
That's what he said.
You said Krispy Kreme?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
just
did.
now said
Yeah,
that.
he just said
Round
Oh.
Rock Donuts. Yeah, dig. Sponsor us.
it. Is that? Yeah, I guess that's fast food.
Yeah, I was like, you can't really go in there and like.
That's
sit
true.
down.
Fuck up some kolaches, brother.
You mean pick it up like it?
I guess.
But yeah, let us know who do you think had the best list in the comment section below.
You dig. Please let me win this one. God.
Hey, yeah.
Y'all keep selling me.
All I'm saying is
Send to your followers.
I'm 2-1 right now. I got 2 dubs.
I'm freaking 0-3.
Hey, Zay may have to start.
I got a dub. Stop looking at me, pussy.
That boy's talking crazy in the comments before that poll was even over. It's crazy.
Hey, tell that boy side, boy. That boy said, "Oh, that boy,
great.
I just got it in the fucking books, man."
Yeah. No, I mean, you had a good
I
list.
did, bro. You fucking came out of nowhere.
And I feel
fucking-
like the games that you put, like he said, it was
That's
like,
like a lot
that's
of people's
probably a lot of
childhood.
people's childhood.
absolutely.
Like I
Motherfuckers-
feel like we are a little bit older. I forget
Motherfuckers
that.
said
So
games I
like
never heard of.
MW2 and shit, like people were that was like in 09. So people were like
perfectly.
fucking
Some people were
Literally.
like,
like 10 years old and shit.
Oh, well, no.
some people were 4 like when that came out.
Yeah, that kid over there on the couch.
Yep.
He's vibing over there.
But
Yep.
no, yeah, I fuck with these, bro. And I feel like this is like something like
It's
how you
what-
were saying it gets the like our community like engaged with stuff
Yeah.
like that. And you know, I feel like that's what a lot of like the content we're trying to do now is caters to.
And you know how you were saying stuff about try to do something we're known for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This could be something
it.
that we're known
This could
for.
be it, Yeah.
Yeah, and like honestly, since we're only doing these the recaps, like we might have to kind of start recording these just like
Them down.
randomly. Like,
Yeah.
hey, like, would y'all want to record like a starting 5 and
fine.
like,
Yeah.
it'd be
Oh,
in a
yeah.
different environment, like us sitting on the couch or something with
Yeah.
like
In
a
the
mic,
movie
or
theater.
That'd be fire.
just like random stuff, you know, to kind of like keep it so where we have that content. Because I want to post these like once a month,
Yeah.
but we got to also figure out topics and
Yeah.
other things, you know. So, because I feel like we've kind of done all the main shit, really, is what it seems like at least, or stuff that or we might have to cut it down and have it be between a couple people, or you know what I mean? Because it gets to a point where, you know,
There's not a lot.
there's not a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
or because the
It's
stuff we've
tough.
talked about is pretty. It's like a broad like
That
topic.
That sleeper
Yeah.
pig, boy.
Yeah.
Shoot, we cover porno if you want. Top 5.
I couldn't name that many.
Andrea, you hear this, right? You hear this,
I
right?
couldn't name that even
Hey,
much
keep that in,
either.
keep it in.
Could not name that many. I know
Yeah.
someone who could though at this table.
He's looking at himself in the mirror. Anyways,
Hey, Adam on Xbox got doing hard.
Yeah.
who's that? My name's not that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, come on, dude. That's not
There's
his
a
name.
guy running around with a fucking big launcher.
What color's the launcher? Anyways,
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen.
Anything else y'all boys want to talk about before we wrap this pod up?
I love y'all. Each and every one of y'all.
No.
Appreciate y'all.
Facts.
Just let's keep killing it, boys. We're gonna be doing great things this year, and don't be afraid to ask for us. You know, if you need any content help, need editing, we got some great editors over there on the couch too. Even him.
Yeah, I got you. CapCut, I got you.
Let's close it off of that one.
Yeah. But I mean, I have nothing else. But we're gonna be great this year. I already know it. First one of the month or the year, and you know, let's just keep killing it.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited for these. I feel like these are always. I mean, this is kind of like. I feel like this is kind of what we're known for in
Back
a
to our
sense.
roots.
Like you
Yeah.
know, like
Recaps?
just sitting down. Yeah, because like I feel like that. Like we kind of we didn't start it obviously, but it was like something that from the very beginning
We
I was
haven't
like,
stopped
bro,
doing.
like let's
Right, yeah.
end of each month, like just sit down and chop it up.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like this is where it all ended, like started from, and we are doing dope shit now. So we actually have stuff we talk about, and it's not just us like.
Hey,
Shoot
we-
Y'all
this
do
shit.
this past weekend.
yeah,
like,
it's like,
How
oh,
you
wow.
know you were there?
Yeah, and I feel like that's kind of what they were at one point, you know. Now it's like, oh, like we went to these events. Obviously, we were with each other, but it's cool to get like our perspective and like in and outs of like we could show like the content that we shot and talk about that now. So you know what I mean, stuff like that, like kind of bringing more substance to the table in a sense. So
I got
Yeah.
one. I got one last thing. Vote for my boy Zay so he can get
You asshole.
get at least 3 votes.
But listen to him. Yeah, listen to him. Vote for me. I swear.
I feel like,
Hey.
I feel like we should like actually do something like
Like
with
the
that, like if
losers for that week have
like
to go
so,
do
like
something.
a winner like they like get like
Get a
obviously
noodle?
bragging rights, but like
Yeah.
get something.
Some-
You like
Gets a
something
new PlayStation 5 from Zach? Hell yeah, dude. That's it.
New
lose,
puppy.
or loser
New puppy from
like
Alex.
last place has to do something.
Yeah, I like
like
that.
for being like the
Yeah, I
Fuck.
like that. I'm
Hey,
y'all too.
I don't know. All of a sudden you see Zay Dog number 1, Zay Dog number 2,
yeah,
Zay
he's
Dog
gonna
number
get his
3.
burners and
All of a
shit.
sudden-
Your boy on that 5 loss streak, boy. On that Detroit Pistons shit.
Hey, you know, you ever heard of Ghost Riders? You have Ghost Votes over here with all his accounts.
damn.
Bot Army, all of a sudden 2 million votes
That boy
for
fucking-
Zay.
That boy be buying, bruh.
Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing.
I know that's how he got shaded into the MVP.
Yo.
Made like 20 million counts.
Yeah, how'd you know, dude?
Bushy.
Well.
Anyways.
This was a great pod, boys. Thanks for hopping on as usual. We'll see you.
Chill.
I mean,
Bye,
why y'all
Shane.
acting weird now? Y'all weren't saying anything about it before.
Okay, play.
Thanks for letting me come.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
anytime, bro.
Thanks for
But
having me.
see y'all at the next
You did.
recap, February recap.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot to talk about by then. I'm pretty sure. But it's your boys over here from PCT, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
You did.
Peace.
I love you. Don't be a stranger.
Hit us up. Slide.
Yeah,
Vote for Zay.
Zay.
Slide in our DMs.
And
we love you.
reach out for
Peace.
content. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah. Bow.